Hi all, this is Deepa. Welcome back to my channel. Today in this session, we can see the details about computer network and network types. This is as per the new syllabus 2020-21 for class 12 CBSE. So, due to this pandemic situation, so many changes were made in the syllabus. So, as per the new syllabus, let's have a look in detail, chapter wise. Okay, in this topic, it is actually divided into four subtopics as new chapters: network and network types, network protocols, network security, and web service. Okay, so let us see one by one. Let's start from computer network. Computer network is a interconnection of computer for exchanging information as well as to share resources. So communication also possible and sharing of resources. So let us see the history of network. Have you heard about ARPANET, Advanced Research Project Agency Network? So in 1969, the US government formed an agency named as ARPANET. So for connecting computers with various universities and defense agencies, the main aim of this one ARPANET was to develop network that could continue function efficiently even in the event of a nuclear attack. That was the starting of this concept. Okay, so internet, then after that, internet is a world wide web. So across the world, it can exchange the information. That was a concept of internet. So let us see the types of network. Different types of networks are there: personal area network, local area network, metropolitan area network, wide area network. Personal area means communication between two or three mobile devices or PC for personal purpose. Local area means it can cover only limited area within a building. Metropolitan means within city. Wide area means within multiple city or state or country. This is the basic idea about this network. So let us see in detail one by one. So personal area network means it's spread in proximity of an individual. Okay, cover an area few meters radius, set up using guided media like USB cable or unguided media. That is also possible. We're all familiar with Bluetooth, infrared and all. So it is owned and controlled by a single person. That is the specialty of this one. So it is really familiar to us. There is no need of any sort of additional explanation regarding personal area network. So let us jump into next one: local area network. LANs are the most frequently used networks. So it is one of the most simplest type of network. Okay, so it is meant for small physical areas such as an office or a group of buildings. Okay, so different topologies can be used to design LAN. Okay, so about topologies, that is coming in detail, that I'll tell you later. Okay, so the main characteristics of LAN, that means no regulatory control and operate in relatively high speed. Ethernet, token ring, etc. we are using for that. And especially in general, we know that resource sharing the hardware devices and all, it is possible. And software application, easy and cheap communication, centralized data security, internet sharing. These are the merits of LAN. Okay, then some of the disadvantages also mentioned here: data security threat will be there, privacy violations, maintenance will be a little bit difficult, and it covers only limited area. These are the main points we have to note down about LAN. Okay, so in simpler words, we have to make a note. Okay, metropolitan area, I have already told you, within a city it can cover few kilometers to exchange the information and all. It is not owned like by a individual, like land owned by, operated by government body or large corporation. Okay, so it's like bank or schools, government offices within a city. We are using this one. metropolitan area network. Okay, that is it about metropolitan area network. Let us see what is wide area network. Before explanation, I'll tell you which is the example for that. Then it will be very clear to all of you. That is, internet is the best example for wide area network. So no further explanation is required, I think. We're all familiar with internet, what are all the facilities and features available in internet. So what type of communication, speed, all those things we are really familiar about this one. So we can define in simpler terms, internet is the cheapest and fastest mode of communication. There is no limit at all. We can exchange information in any nook and corner of the world. It is widely accessible. Okay, so main attraction or main merit of WAN is long distance. Okay, then all other things are general about network sharing is possible, and message can be sent very quickly in wide range of nodes and all. So these are all the main merits about WAN. Okay, so while exchanging all the information without any control and without any limit and all, there will be a set of chance of unauthorized access and some little bit expensive and all. Then we need to meet all those things. Okay, then coming to network layout. What is a network layout? That is design or arrangement of networks and nodes to be laid out. It is known as network layout. Okay, so a best network can be can offer communication speed, file sharing, backup, rollback is easy, software and hardware sharing, security, scalability, reliability. These are all the features of best network. So how to decide a network layout? It can be best which provide less installation and less maintenance cost and easy installation and all. So it is only possible when it is properly designed. So while designing for a best network layout, we will focus on shortest cable length. It should be possible. That is one of the requirement. So as per 80-20 rule, we are designing the best network layout principle. We can do it. Okay. So that is it about to decide a network layout. Then let us see what ultimate aim of network is transmission of data, right? So for this we are using different techniques. That is what is called switching techniques to transmit data across the network. Different ways are there. First one is circuit switching. In this circuit switching, we are establishing first complete end-to-end transmission path is established between source and destination, and then message is transmitted through the same path. The main advantage is guaranteed delivery and mostly used for voice communication. These are the main points we need to keep it in our mind in the case of circuit switching. And about packet switching, as the name suggests, while transmitting a large message, it is divided into sequence of packets of size, fixed size, like based on file size, which based on the message size, it will be divided into 128 to 4096 bytes. And each packet is independent because it has its own address. So internet TCP/IP protocol we will use over internet, and it keeps a tracks IP keeps track of all different routes available, and whichever it is free it will be transmitting. And at the destination TCP transmission control protocol organized as per the packet address, and it will deliver the original message. That is it. Then coming to transmission media, we know that different types of transmission medias are there. It's nothing but physical transmission medium such as wired or wireless we are familiar with. And before coming in detail about communication details, communication channel, we need to familiar with some of the terminologies like bandwidth, data transfer rate and all. Bandwidth we are all familiar with. That is amount of data that can be transferred from one point to another. Okay, then what will be data transfer rate? It is the amount of data in digital form, that is moved from one place to another within a given time. That is what is called data transfer rate. That is also measured in megabits or megabytes. We are all familiar with bits and bytes. So the measurement I am not explaining in details because we are all familiar with this one. Please make a dot down. Small letter BPS means bits per second. If it is cap letter, bytes per second. It will be coming like that in all measurements. Okay. So that is it about data transfer rate. Okay, then about we are coming again about transmission media. That is, first we are taking wired network. Okay, it is also known as ethernet network, most common type of LAN technology, that is ethernet networks. Okay, so wired connection means using wired cables and all, we are making connection. So Ethernet is a fast wired network protocol with connection speed of 10 megabits to 100 megabytes per second or higher. So the computer must have an adapter, Ethernet adapter, to connect with wire and all. So different topologies we are using here also. And coming to wireless network, we know that there is no need of any sort of wire and all. We are familiar with radio waves, infrared waves, microwaves, and satellite. Infrared we are all familiar with. It can cover only within a small area. Okay, like TV's remote control we are all operating. If there is an obstacle in between, it will not be able to penetrate, and it is inexpensive also. Well, coming to radio wave, long range of communication and high penetration capacity, but it is less secure based on communication, whether format and all, it will be vary. Then microwave radio means transmission. It is using ultra high frequencies, point to point, rather than a broadcast. It is using point to point. Okay, so it is based on line of sight principle. It should be correctly aligned, then only the communication will be possible. That is the main thing about microwave we are using in mobiles and all. Mobile towers should be aligned properly, then only the communication will be successful. And about satellite, there is no need to give much explanation, you are all familiar with. Okay, then to make our network concept successful, we are using many devices for that. Okay, we are using internal modems, NICs and network interface card, RJ45 connector, and in addition to that, to make our networks performance in a best mode, we are using router, switch, gateway, repeater, different devices we are using. So let us see in detail what are the uses of these devices and in which situation it will be useful. A network interface card, it is the essential networking device. So it is also known as network adapter card, Ethernet card and LAN card. Okay, it allows our PC to communicate with other PCs and all. So it makes network communication possible. And next one is RJ45. It is an 8-wired connector that is used to connect computers on a LAN, especially Ethernet protocol we are using in the case of LAN. So coming to the next one, that is hub. Hub is used to connect multiple computers in a single LAN network. Okay, in a in a work group, in a single LAN network, we can place a hub to connect multiple computers. So hubs are available with different port numbers, 4, 8, 12, 24, 48, etc. Okay, different types of hubs are also there based on its functioning. Passive and active. Passive means it will just deliver the message. No changes will making on while transmitting. Whereas in the case of active, it will be amplifying the signals if it is weak. That is the main difference between passive hub and active hub. Coming to the next device, switch. Switch is also known as intelligent hub. Actually, switches also act like a hub, but it is known as intelligent hub means it will be able to identify which is the recipient. Only to the recipient it will deliver the message, not like hub. Okay, so it is having that switching decision capability. That's why it is called intelligent hub. Okay, so coming to modem, we know that a modulator, demodulator. So it is an electronic device to access the internet. Then it will be converting the signals from analog to digital and vice versa. That's why it is known as modulation, demodulation. That is about modem. We are all familiar with modem. Okay, then coming to the next point, we are familiar with which one? Next device, that is repeater. In a network, signal travels a long distance in transmission media. Due to resistance of media signals becomes weak. So repeater is a networking device which helps to regenerate or amplifies the signals and forward the signals with more power. So boosting of signal, that is a mission of repeater, amplifying the signals whenever the signals are weak while traveling the long distance. Okay, so next one is router. So it's also known as congestion controller or traffic controller. So it will be able to identify which is the free path, and along with that it will be able to send the signals. Okay, so simplest function is to receive packets from one connected network and pass them to second connected network, that is router. Then next one is gateway. It's really having the capability to convert the protocols so that two different network architecture based on different topologies and all, it will be able to work. That's why it is telling that gateway is a device which helps to connect dissimilar networks. So let's have the comparison between these devices. Hub and switch, we have already explained you that hub will deliver the message to all the nodes connected in the network, whereas switch will be only delivering the message to intended nodes. That is a specialty of switch. And in the case of switch, it is smarter than a hub. Okay, then coming to router and gateway. Gateway regulates traffic between two dissimilar networks, while router regulates traffic between similar networks. That is the main difference. Okay, then router is a hardware device that forwards data packets between computer networks. Then it performs traffic control also. So connection in one network with router, connection between different networks with gateway. That is the difference between this one. So gateway is a capability. This is a device which helps to connect with dissimilar networks. Well, coming to the next point, Wi-Fi cards are the small and portable cards that allow your computer to connect the internet to a wireless network, Wi-Fi. Okay. So Wi-Fi transmission through radio waves. These signals are picked up by Wi-Fi receivers such as computers and cell phones equipped with which one? Wi-Fi cards. So, but it should be in the range, then only it will be able to capture the signals. So once a connection is established, it will be asking the credential like login details and all. So it will be able to share your Wi-Fi also. Then next one is structure of a network. Then that means how we can arrange the nodes within a network. So the pattern of arranging nodes in a network, that is what is called topology. That is a word topology meant actually. So physical topology is also there, logical topology is also there. In physical topology, that layout of nodes and cables in the network, whereas logical means it information flows from between different components. That is it. So different topologies are there. First one is best topology. This is the most simplest and commonly using topology. It is also known as linear topology. In the figure you can see that it is connected in a linear manner and the nodes are connected in both ends, and the middle one is called backbone, and both end that is connected with terminals, and through the backbone the data is traveling and it is delivering to all the connected nodes through in the network. It is very easy to install and minimal cable is required for that. But main disadvantage is difficult retention and all. Then about star topology, as the name suggests, it will be in this shape of a star, and the central connecting device will be at the center, placed in the center, and it will be serving all the details to all the connected nodes or workstation. And it is less expensive than mesh and easy to install, easy to configure. Okay, then disadvantage of star topology is something happens to our central connecting device, the entire network will be collapsed. That is the main disadvantage of star topology. Okay, so I think this is clear to all of you. Then coming to ring topology, as the name suggests, it is in a circular manner. Every computer is connected to the next one, and the signals will be transmitted from one to another. Okay, from it will be receiving from previous computer and it will be message follow to the next one in one direction only. That is about ring topology. Easy to install, easy to reconfigure, easy to detect a problem. And main disadvantage is break means whole system is dead. Somewhere it is broken, the whole network will be failure. Okay, because it is capturing signals from previous computers or nodes. What about mesh topology? Are you familiar with that? Separate cable is used to connect each device, each and every other devices on the network, providing straight communication path. So everything is connected. All the possible paths are through all the possible paths it is connected. So separate cable is also required. So main merit is it can avoid traffic. Each link can carry its own data. So there is no problem of traffic and all. If one link breaks, no problem. It will make use of another possible connections, because it is the same node itself having many connections. Then coming to tree, as the name suggests, it would be in a hierarchical mode, like many branches from lower to higher level. It is scalable and easier for identification and isolation. Maintenance of network may be an issue because it spans a great area. And if backbone fails, the entire network is crippled like an ring topology. Then hybrid means it will be the combination of two or more topologies. So you can see in the figure we can have a look of all these types of topologies. So the nodes are connected in different patterns, and in mesh especially you can see that same node is having connected in different through the different paths. And in the case of tree, many branches from in a hierarchical mode it is connected. Hybrid means it is a combination of two or more topologies. That is it about different types of topology. So based on the requirement, based on the network, we are accepting different types of topologies for connecting. Okay. Then next point is how to decide the repeater location. Where can we place a repeater? So in the case of twistor pair cables, we are using repeater in 100 meters. So in the case of coaxial cables, it exceeds 500 meters, whereas in the case of fiber optic, 80 to 100 kilometers. Okay. So for data security, firewall can be installed in a network. For economic internet connection, dial-up connection would be preferred for faster internet broadband connection. Hope this session is useful for you. If you liked it, actually share it, and if you are not subscribed, subscribe my channel, and your valuable suggestions are required to improve more. Thank you.